Okay, everyone, and on this day, I would like to share with you my eczema and turmeric soap. So, for those of you who don't know, of course, I was diagnosed with lupus in 2017. And one of the things that happens is that with lupus, you get a lot of skin eruptions, right? So, I've had lots of skin eruptions all over my body. And what I did was develop a soap, eczema soap, and also an eczema oil. And then I started in April using it on this psoriasis area, which feels so good now, which was horrible, all nasty and stuff, and really nasty. And mind you, I've had this psoriasis area for a little while because I was traveling. I didn't use any of my, I didn't have all of my products in rotation, right? Not specifically the eczema soap. So in April, and I'm going to put behind this the videos, the pictures of the progress. So I took a picture of it because it was horrible, and it's getting better every day, but I just love the fact that it's so smooth. So I washed my hands specifically in this area with the eczema soap, and kept doing it every day. When I washed my hands, I washed my hands with that eczema soap, and it started peeling off the little rough patches of it, which is great. Now, then I started washing my hand with the turmeric soap, and this is the turmeric and kojic acid soap. And that was because I wanted to smooth it out to where, because it looked, right now when you look at my hand, it's not so noticeable, but it was really noticeable. See my hands here? You really can't tell that area, but of course I can tell. So I wanted it to kind of blend in more with my skin. And of course, I wanted it to be so much smoother. I love that it's so much smoother. I mean, it was horrible. And that's even these things. So even though this is there, but you still rub it across my skin and it's really nice. You don't have the keloid effect, which is what I was getting before. So that combination is achieved by using my eczema soap and then my turmeric soap, the one with kojic acid, and then you can also use the eczema oil to put on there and rub into it. Now I can tell you I don't put the oil on all the time because I'm doing so many other things and I just don't do that, but it works anyway, right? It works anyway. So you can go to my website. This is through fighealing.com. And at fighealing.com, you can click the link to get to my soaps. Again, if you don't see a product there, you can contact me because sometimes I'm out of stock. Remember, these are all handmade items, so they have to cure when I make them. So I can add you to the list of people who are to get the product once it is finished curing. I literally spend every weekend making products of different kinds so that there's always something in rotation. But then, of course, I got to wait for it to come out of the curing process. All right. So, and if you need a special soap, you can also email me through my website, fighealing.com, and let me know the condition that you're working with. And we can see if we can try to come up with an herbal soap for you to see if that will help with your situation. All of my soaps are herbal soaps. So there's herbs in them, and that's why this works. There's a herb in there that, helps you. And I have to tell people that the skin is the largest organ in the body. And you can mitigate the damage that is done to the liver, the kidneys, and the heart by taking things through the skin, the dermal process, right? Dermal infusion. And the skin helps break down the item, and you still get the benefit from it without actually having it impact your kidneys, your liver, and your heart the way some of the other medications do. Okay? And most herbs are safe for the general population. I do have to warn you that there are some herbs that you might have an allergic reaction to, as with anything else in life. If you go out around poison ivy, right, you're going to have a problem. Therefore, all of my ingredients are listed on the back of all of my packaging. And if you have an allergic reaction to something, or you're allergic to something, you don't need to use the product. This is why I request for people to actually complete my herbal consultation, because if you're working with me on something specific, I can tell you if that's going to interfere with whatever you got going on, if you're on certain medications or if you have an allergy. Like if you have a soy allergy, then you might have an allergy to something else. If you have a problem with clotting, then sea moss might not be good for you. So you might not want something that has like sea moss in it. Bunch of different levels of things, okay? If you do a herbal consultation with me, which is $150, it will include the product that I prepare for you. All right? Thank you so much, everyone. I truly am grateful for all the love, all the support, and the fact that you allow me to be part of your healing journey in the multiple ways that I am here to assist you. You guys be well. Okay, so today is May 6th, and this is the area that I've been working on using my eczema soap. I just got through taking my shower, and as you can see, look how it's peeling all off. Parts of it did even come off in the tub. I haven't even put any lotion on. I wanted you to just see that the skin came off, which is what you want it to do. But look at what I really like when I use, because I use 3 different soaps, right? What I really love is how soft my skin feels. It's so soft. But this is my goal. Let's get a, let's see if it can, there it is. See that? And this is after, I think, a week and a half. I'm going to have to go back and look at the original date. But this is all my documentation.